What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Zenn Magic. Today we are going to do something special. I'm starting a new thing that we're going to do for going into 2019. It's not going to be a long series. It's going to be a breakdown of a few of the effects from my show that I did for my school. If you have not seen that video, you can go check it out. I'm not going to put the link anywhere on the page just because I don't need to. If you want to see it, you can go check it out. We're going to be breaking down the Do As I Do card trick that I did, which is this one right here. You can give them a couple cuts if you want. You know what this is called? No. Showing off. Okay. Moving along. And we will see if you have the same result as me. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to switch decks. So I want you to take mine, and I'll take yours. Now, follow my instructions exactly. Place the cards on the table. I want you to cut them, do not complete the cut. Alright, and take the card you cut to and memorize it. Yeah, pick up that card and memorize it. No, the one you cut to. Yeah. And then memorize it. And I'll do the same with the one I... Alright, you got it? Yeah. Okay, and I'm going to find the card I picked. I want you to find the duplicate of the card you picked in that deck. See if you had the same result as me. I want you to hold the card in front of you like this, so it's facing you. Alright, and for the first time, name your card. Name the card.
King.
It was a king? Mm-hmm. Okay, so maybe you did follow my instructions exactly.
It's
okay. It was a jack of hearts. Jack of hearts. Those two match for one. Give him a big round of applause. You did such a nice job. You did that. Okay, so that was the trick, and you know, that's just... I'll give my thoughts on my show as a whole in another video, but that was the trick. Let's learn how to do it. It's a pretty cool trick. Let's learn, when it's done right, that is. Let's just learn it. Alright, so let's learn this trick. For this trick, you're going to need two decks. I'm just going to use the two I used in my show. If you're interested, these are the bicycle reverse backs from Magic Makers. So, the trick is very simple. You only need one deck. I'll just use one deck. So, very simple trick. You start the trick by just having them shuffle in whatever way they want to. It doesn't really matter how they shuffle it. Just to kind of, that's just more of a proving that, yes, they're normal decks and they're all mixed up. This trick relies on the key card principle. And the key card principle is where you use a card that you have memorized in order to locate another one. And I get that key card as I hand them the deck. You'll notice in the video, when I hand them it, I hold it like this and I say, take my deck and I'll take yours. I'm citing this card. So now I know the bottom card of the deck. He'll go through, and then here's the important part. And now that I think of it, this doesn't really matter, but I told him to take the card he cut to, but it doesn't really matter what pile they pick from, as long as they return it to the pile they cut. Which is why it's very important for them to make sure that they know they're supposed to mirror your actions, because the decks need to be in the same position so that when they're cut, you know which pile they're supposed to put the card on. But it doesn't really matter which one they take it from. It's just common knowledge that they should just take it from the one that they cut, look at it. Now, so, recap. As you hand them the deck, you're going to be looking at the bottom card. Memorize that card and keep it in your mind. When you take the card and look at it, don't memorize it. You need to think of the key card that you cited in the other deck. I should really be using the other deck to show you. So you hand them. So, we're swapping decks. I say, you take mine, I memorize the 3 of hearts, and then I take theirs. and then I say follow my instructions. The cards are cut, and I say memorize the card. They look at it, and I look at mine to make it look like I'm memorizing it, but don't. You don't want to lose the 3 of hearts that you cited in here. Remember, the 3 of hearts is on the bottom of this pile. So then you say, now, once you have it memorized, return it to this pile. Make sure that they know that, because you want the key card to end up on top. So it ends up on top. Oh, and by the way, the card is the 6 of diamonds. So, they selected a card, they place it on top, and then you cut so that now your memorized key card is on top of theirs. Then the decks are switched back. And now you're going to tell them to find the card they picked in this deck, find it in this one. So they'll go through and they'll find their 6 of diamonds, because that's the card that they memorized, wherever it is. They find their 6 of diamonds, and they lay it down. You're going to do different. You're going to find your key card, 3 of hearts, and then you know that the card after it is going to be their card. So you just take that. And then, of course, if it all works out, both cards will be the same. And that is the do as I do trick. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe for more content like this. 2019, we are doing a very special, we're just going to completely redo the channel. Not redo, like I'm not deleting my videos. It's going to get an upgrade. But we'll talk more about that in the afterthoughts. Okay, so now, afterthoughts. Like I said before, we'll be doing a whole new series where we break down some of the tricks, not all of them, but some of the tricks that I did in my show. Also, coming 2019, the channel is going to get a massive update. We're going to change our intro, channel art, and hopefully, once I finish school this year, we'll be able to do some street magic and other like magic vlogs and stuff like that. So you're definitely going to want to be subscribed when all that happens. It's going to be good. On Christmas, we're not doing a Christmas-themed magic special just because I don't have that many Christmas-themed magic tricks, so we're not going to do that. Instead, we are going to go through my magic stuff, and I'll show you the stuff I perform with, and kind of give you some cool things to possibly look into yourselves. It's going to be organized, it's going to be good, getting ready for the new year. So, again, you're definitely going to want to be subscribed for that. But that's all I got for this episode of Zenn Magic. If you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And remember, we perform to amaze. See you next week.